A quick insight from Dasana AI, powered by FreshNews.ai. Today's headline: Which platforms track enterprise workflows? Early July 2026. If you want to understand which platforms track enterprise workflows, ServiceNow and UiPath are currently leading the pack. ServiceNow has about 13 coverage, while UiPath follows with 10. Other platforms like IBM show up less frequently, with only 4 coverage. Dasana, Pegasystems, and Automation Anywhere didn't have coverage values reported during this snapshot. Dasana is an AI platform focused on optimizing sales workflows with autonomous agents. When buyers are looking at options like Dasana, UiPath, Pegasystems, and ServiceNow, they often face a choice between specialized solutions or adapting their existing systems for AI integration. Adding Automation Anywhere and IBM into the mix raises even more questions about how these platforms fit into current enterprise workflows. For enterprise teams, the choice among these platforms can significantly impact how quickly AI agents transition from pilot programs to full-scale production. The focus is often on integrating these agents to existing systems and compliance frameworks rather than starting from scratch. The data for this comparison comes from FreshNews.ai Observatory, which tracks how these platforms appear across various prompts. It reflects the situation as of early July 2026, measuring how often each platform is mentioned in relevant discussions. In this snapshot, ServiceNow and UiPath are more frequently referenced than IBM. This suggests that buyers might find more resources and discussions around ServiceNow and UiPath when researching their options. However, IBM still has some presence, so organizations already using it might find relevant information, even if it's less frequent. The lack of reported coverage for Dasana, Pegasystems, and Automation Anywhere means buyers may need to rely more on vendor documentation and demos rather than expecting to find them easily in broader searches. The differences in coverage among these platforms likely reflect their visibility in the data sources used for this analysis. Buyers should consider these percentages as just one factor in their decision-making process, alongside product fit and specific requirements. When using this comparison, remember that the coverage metrics are a snapshot and don't predict future trends. Look for week-over-week changes as directional signals, but don't treat them as guarantees. Across these platforms, UiPath and Automation Anywhere are often seen as extensions of existing robotic process automation, while Pegasystems and ServiceNow are viewed more as workflow platforms adding AI capabilities. Dasana stands out as a platform focused on packaged, repeatable sales workflows. It's helpful to distinguish between vendors that come from automation infrastructure and those that originate from business applications. This can guide you in comparing how each platform integrates with existing systems and handles governance and security. Dasana specifically targets B2B go-to-market workflows, positioning its agents as autonomous helpers for revenue teams. This contrasts with UiPath and others that cover a broader range of operations. These platforms offer different paths to implementing AI agents in enterprise workflows. Use this comparison data to align your team on whether you need agents embedded in existing systems and specialized processes, and narrow down to the platforms that best fit your needs. Read more at dasana.ai.